Good afternoon and welcome to Mount Smart Stadium for your Wednesday night clash. We're up here in New Zealand. We've got the Wars. They're taking on the Dolphins here for a top 8 battle. Both these teams are hovering close to that line with I believe it's the Dolphins. They have the advantage at the moment. Joined me in commentary for his first time, we've got John Boy Maeva. John, how are you doing, mate?
G'day, Josh. I'm doing well. I'm keen to see this game. The Wars and the Finns are a team that we've played before in the last 4 weeks, and then a team that we play soon. So it's good to get some eyes on competition.
Yeah, definitely, especially coming into that back end of the season. You guys are on a bit of a streak at the moment, especially after knocking off heavy favourites, the Storm, as we see both sides getting ready for battle. Kieran Wells with the footy here. He's keen to get us underway. But look, you've done your research for the game today. You've got a bit of a cheat sheet in front of you there. But look, who do you think's going to be the danger men today for the Dolphins?
I think for the Finns, you're probably looking at Igor Makazi at 11. Igor's averaged about 170 metres per game over the last 2-3 games.
Yep.
Dolphins get a lot of the go-forward ball through the edges, so I'd expect them to run it down the throat of Joe Turner Jr. I'd be really interested to see how he holds up under pressure. Obviously, you got Tyler Allentung at the back, 404 metres last week against 404 metres last week, and 2 tries.
That's not a great start from the Wars there. Obviously, a bit excited to get going there. Dolphins, they'll have the first opportunity as they make their way over the 40-metre line through Ole. He'll get wrapped up, 2 in a tackle there. All right, as we now come down to the right side, quick inside ball, back to Almatungi. He steps past 1, but can't get past Lachlan Lockyer there. Hovering around the ruck, and he got him. We're now just over 10 metres. Ole, he'll take a hit up himself, but he'll get driven backwards by Aaron White. As we now come towards the middle, big loopy ball there. Almatungi gets the offload out to Snow. Snow, he's so close to that line there. We're 4 tackles in. So far, this defense has been holding up really well. Speedman will take a settler through the middle. And, oh, dear. I believe they're going to go for the 2 here. That's the smart decision. I'd take that one too there. But I guess, John Boy, what have you seen so far?
Hectic start from the Dolphins. I back taking the 2 as well. Got to take the points when they're on offer, especially early. 3 minutes in, build some scoreboard pressure, put the Wires under the pump, really. Like the decision from Snecko.
Yeah, definitely. Look, we just spoke about the Dolphins before. Obviously, they're danger men. If you look to the Wars there, obviously they've got a bit of work to do. But who do you think their danger men are? Where is this going to come from?
One name, Chance Bunce. He is the greatest fullback I think I've ever watched in the SRL. Last time these 2 teams played in Season 8, Bunce scored 6 tries. I'd probably watch out again today. Yeah,
no, fair enough. Unfortunately, it was a little bit before my time, but 6 tries is some insane work there. As we now, the Dolphins, they'll get use of the footy here. Stace, he's tackled on the 20-metre line. He took 3 defenders with him. Obviously, big man there taking around those 3 defenders. It's going to be hard to stop him all night. All right, we're now halfway between the 20 and the 30. Kieran Wells, he'll throw a ball. Snicko, he'll recover the ball, and he'll get himself wrapped up by Chance Bunce, the man we just spoke about, on halfway. Ole now will swing the ball out to his half partner, Snow. Snow there, he'll settle it just behind the 40-metre line. 4 tackles gone. They're making some steady traction upfield here. Lord now, he gets past 1, and he'll be wrapped up by the hooker, Lachlan Lockyer again. He's had some pretty heavy involvement so far, the young number 9. But Snow, he'll put the bomb up. It's a bit of a shallow one. And Aaron White, he'll just come down with it and get past 1.
Right, here's tackle 1.
Hell of a take by White under pressure there.
Yeah, oh no.
Hit.
That's a great hit. Ole, he's out. Rex Slattery there absolutely folded and lost the ball. Spilled his lollies on that one. Wells now, he'll get the Dolphins under the way of the tacky there. Under the way of the attack there. Yegor, as you just mentioned, he'll take a run up there. One of the danger men, the Wires are going to need to be on there. I guess they're going to need to be on here.
That's your second.
Snicko now, who take it to tackle 2. They'll try and short ball it to Lachlan Cox, but he'll get driven back by Chance Bunce. And then Lord, he just trolls on over. Nothing inside.
Too big, too strong.
Absolutely. Too big, too strong. Referee Sonny Tyre there, pointing and shooting. No questions asked. That's a try. As we now see Kieran Wells, he'll have the opportunity now to put the Dolphins up by 8 points. Be good to count today. Bit of a hush falls over the box here, just to make sure there's no commentary curse. We're now 8 points nil. I guess, John Boy, I mean, we've both had I guess we're going to say a rocky start to the season. I've certainly been on the back end of a quick firing team. I guess, what would you tell your team if you were in this situation? How would you kind of get them back in the game?
0-0. Obviously, only 7 minutes in. It's tough being down by 8 points this early, but, you know, I think we've sort of seen teams work their way back from greater margins. I'd just say deep breath, complete a tackle, complete your sets, stop them from rolling up the field, and then you just build pressure. Keep rolling, keep putting together sets.
Oh!
And that's one way to start. No play on?
Not sure how that's a double knock. Not sure how that's a knock on. I
definitely would have liked to
have... Might have to check the TAB account for Sonny Tyre there. I would have definitely loved to have seen play on. Oh, and they've... Oh, wow. Logan Strange, he's hit off the ball there. And the Wires, they'll turn it over. They'll let the Dolphins out of trouble. You can see it's raining here, as we can see down from the box here. But, yeah, just not great. Stace, now he'll make a break, but only one man to beat, and that one man is Chance Bunce. 3 tackles gone. They're just halfway between the 30 and 40. They'll get it out to Yegor. He'll try and bust up through the line. Met in a strong tackle of David Tiawa and Chance Bunce. We're now 4 tackles gone. Last tackle now. Ole, he's taken himself out of the last tackle option, given it to Snow. And that is a great kick and a great catch by Hone King. He'll get past 2 here, but can't get past Almatangi. I guess...
Got to be careful with Hone King. Former Aotearoa Origin representative, obviously Cook Islands international going into the international period at the end of the season. Probably one of the deadliest outside backs in the comp.
Absolutely. I mean, I guess that's definitely been a big talking point like the last couple of weeks, is that international window opening up. Obviously, you've seen a couple of flips and flops between who wants to go where. Obviously, us from the Samoa side, we had our own. We had our hooker Tim James decide to backflip over to but back to Greece, and then he's decided to come back to the homeland of Samoa. But look, Waz now, they're in some great field position. Logan Strange will take the hit up 4-4. They'll get it out to Giant McCartney. He'll put up the bomb.
Get up.
Oh, not quite that's a good way to end the set. There just wasn't enough attack around as Seymour, he'll come down with it. And the Dolphins, they'll now work their way out of trouble.
Yeah, Logan Seymour, another big catch under pressure. We've seen that so far the wet doesn't seem to be troubling the wingers too much. Honya King, Aaron White and Logan Seymour all making real clutch catches. I'd be interested to see how their hands hold up as we go on through the 80 minutes. Obviously really wet, really slippery. You wouldn't be surprised to see some errors creep into the game, especially with the high intensity both teams are playing it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, the boys from Redcliffe, the boys from D, as they're officially known, they're definitely used to some rain up north in Queensland there. So I guess just probably playing well into their kind of ballpark. But 5 tackles gone. Snow, he'll go for the late grubber kick. That is a good way to get it out. Obviously, challenge the line a bit there, but Aka Tank, no troubles for him there.
Really well taken by the young Samoan representative, I believe.
Definitely, that was not a great kick, and it would have been a hard one to recollect, especially in the rain.
For sure. Aka Tank recently released a highlights tape. The young man obviously looking to get the call up to Samoa or even New Zealand if he plays well enough. I believe it's probably his 2nd week starting for the Wise.
Yeah, definitely. He's one of our younger players, came from the Mines system, but they're not sure what happened there, but last tackles for the Warriors, they're just shy of halfway, so they'll look to punt their way out of trouble. They get it to Caval. Caval will kick it on the 40-metre line.
I wouldn't kick it to Seymour.
But no, definitely not. But he is wrapped up by Aka Tank. No way getting past there.
It's hard to miss Logan in his bright pink headgear. Obviously a former Cronulla player, real talented outside back, and I'd say as well, one to look out for the Finns in terms of like short side plays, kick returns. He's a full package.
Absolutely. It's Hustler now. He'll take the ball up just over halfway. 3 tackles gone. We get the ball to Ole. He'll get driven backwards. By Aaron White, and I believe that's Jai McCartney also in the tackle. Amatangi, he'll step past the the hooker. Yeah, 5 tackles gone. They'll look for a possible attacking kick, I'd say. Oh, Jai McCartney there. Looks like a bobble from up here, but the referees didn't see it, so we'll play on. But deep ball back to
intercept.
Aaron White knocks it on. And O'Shea Ole here will streak over for a try. The Dolphins they've now hit the front foot. They've gone into 5th gear. 12 points to 0. They're making some great starts, and they've got some bench forwards coming on pretty soon as well.
14-0 after 17 minutes is not exactly the start that you would have wanted to envision as a Wise fan. I found it's generally helpful to be not losing by 14 points after 20 minutes, but God knows we've been doing a lot of that recently.
Definitely. I can definitely understand where you're coming from there. I mean, look, it's 14 points to 0. It's not the worst deficit to come back from, but it does make the job difficult. As you said, I'd be telling the boys there is no scoreboard. Stop looking at it and just head down until the siren and then work from there. As the ball, big pass to Stace. Geez, they're definitely getting a bit exploratory here, the Dolphins, throwing those big passes in the wet. They're obviously not afraid to throw it around. Snicko, he'll get past one. He'll nearly get past the tackler of, I believe that's Joe Turner Jr. As we're 2 tackles. We've just gone over halfway. Amatangi will step past one, but does not have it in him to get past Chance Bunce. Chance they're not fooled by the footwork. Stace now, he'll bump off the young number 9. The number 9 Lachlan Lockyer.
No.
They couldn't wrap him up. The Dolphins, they're in again, and Stace, they'll go over for a try here.
No words really for that tackling display I just witnessed.
No, I thought after the bump off of Lachlan Lockyer, I thought they would have had him, but you can't get the charging big man there. He just rolled right over.
I think soft's really the only word you can use to describe that. That was nothing.
Yeah, and I don't want to kick a man while he's down, but you're absolutely right. They're obviously going to be on their feet at the moment, as you can tell. Obviously letting in that try. They've got about 30 seconds left to hold out before they get their prop rotation come in. Hopefully it can spark something for the Warriors here before it gets too grim. But we see... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, for sure. The Wise have, I think, struggled to contain the inside punch of Igor and Snicko Balbroa. Snicko broke a tackle, ran another 10 metres, stays the pace, has run all over them. At some point, you get men in the tackle or just bring him down.
They have not been able to contain him well. So hopefully it's bench rotation. Maybe it takes it out of the Dolphins a bit, takes some wind out of their sails. But hopefully it can spark the Waz, because that's what they need. As Amatangi, he'll try and put the step on and can't fool anyone there. As they now do a bit of a Jamison shuffle and throw the ball out to Segarini. As you see now, the Dolphins prop rotation have come on. Ole now, he'll go for the early kick, 40-20. The range is good. The angle is good. Buncey, he'll run out over the 10. Oh, dear. This has gone from bad to worse. Obviously, it's a bit of a hard kick there. Hard kick return when it's so close on an angle like that. But, yeah, they've just put themselves under more pressure.
Which is not something they needed after being down 20-0. They need to hold out here. Can't concede another try.
Absolutely. A Segarini now. He'll take a punch up the middle. Now laying in the tackle a little bit here. That's a little bit long. I probably wouldn't be playing around with that there. As Ole, he'll try and take a hit up. 3 tackles out. The line's holding strong. As Lord, he'll be driven backwards. Lord now, he'll play it to tackle 4. Wells will get out to Buster Groove. Buster Groove is also on the field now, but he can't get far. 4 tackles. We're on the last now. They put the kick in, and Tiawa, he coughs it.
Whacked.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
That's not great from one of your key leaders in your forward pack. You need David Tiawa to make the play there, get out of the end zone, set you guys up. There's not much in the way of field position there, but set yourselves up for a set out of trouble.
Definitely.
Giving the Dolphins another chance to attack isn't
no,
great.
It's not great. Look, the Waz here, they're just going to want to be hoping to hold out till halftime. I feel like that's when they can reset. I don't think there's going to be a chance for them to reset. As the Dolphins, they're just attacking, they're bombarding this line. As Snow, he'll get over the line. Referee Ty, not too sure, wants to take a second look at this. We're going upstairs. I think he's on his back here. Chance bunts over the top of the tackle. And I believe it was the legs tackle of Joe Turner Jr. there that's flipped him on his back.
Clearly, Sonny Tai hoped to have the over at the TAB this week. I thought I saw him popping down to the Penrose TAB, or maybe just someone who looked like Sonny.
Lord now, last tackle here for the Dolphins. They'll get it out to Ole. He'll put the bomb kick up. The bomb will go to the wing of Akatank, and he'll take it under no pressure, really. But he'll get driven backwards by Amatangi, taking him out of the defensive line. They can get a breakthrough here. This will be good for them. Oh, they can't get past the tackle there. And that's the tackle of Igor that's stopping them. Caval will throw the ball off the
Big hit.
Off the ball tackle, but John McCartney's there. He's there to scoop it up and continue to play. 3 tackles gone, 30 metres over. Chance bunts. This is the man that needs to step up for the Waz here. But he can't get past the tackle there. We now drop it back. Ooh, bit of an interference there from, I believe it was Bunce, but oh no.
There he is.
Matangi's in again. He's taken it to the house. 24-0. This is a horror show for the Waz at the moment. There's not much I can say about that one.
Yeah, the clock's in trouble now. It's a great take under pressure by Tyler. Navigates defenders, leaves Chance in his wake, but
yeah, it looks
it's
like
not what you want to be doing, Dan.
No, definitely not. It looked like Chance got in the way of McCartney there in the kick, and is lucky to avoid the penalty, but it just messed the kick up. But look, that happens. I've certainly been on the the other end of a halfback's break, so I got in the way. So it definitely happens. But the Waz now, they'll kick out of trouble here. 26-0 down. We've got 14 minutes, well, just under 14 till half-time. We're currently matching the scoreboard at the moment. So the Waz here, I guess, what are you saying to your team here? Because I can't imagine the scoreboard or the crowd's going to be helping them very much.
No, it's difficult to really put into words at the moment. Down 26-0 with 14 to go. Again, stick to your process. Obviously, it's hard when they've piled on the points like this, but you've just got to say complete your sets, and eventually the rewards will come.
Yeah, definitely.
We saw the Wise earlier in the half, and with some, with field position in the red zone, nearly get over the line. And I guess you just want to string together phases, and eventually the fins will break. They won't break if you give Seymour space like that, but just keep grinding, keep working them down, and eventually the rewards will come.
Definitely. Buster Groove now. He's driven backwards. We're going to be 5th tackle, 53 metres gained in the set. We're looking for a punt kick down to the right side. Sorry, that's the left side wing of Hone King. He'll take it back. He'll get past 1 and 2, but it'll be wrapped up by the number 12 for Dolphins. We'll now head back towards the middle. Tiawa to Pom. So the Dolphins, the Waz prop change has been made as well. We'll go McCartney, and oh dear, we'll put the ball down, the number 11, David Tiawa. He'll pop the ball down there. Ole will return it. Lord will get the ball out to Segarini. He'll try and get past Lachlan Lockyer. He's had his work cut out for him today, Lockyer. He's been battered from pillar to post so far. Mike Cuzzy now, he'll take one up the middle, setting us up here to go to the left. We have Snow putting it out to Seymour. Seymour now met with 2 tackles there, the winger and centre combined. Going down that blind side again. Oh, Igor throwing the ball to an unready Chris Lord. 5 tackles gone. They're in range here for an attacking kick. They get it to Snow. He'll put it up just before the line. There's Dolphins all around there. Tap back to Almatangi, but Almatangi can't put the step on, so they'll get the ball and they'll get it just inside their 10 metres.
Jeez, the Wires are hanging on for dear life here. Every single carry, the Dolphins look like they're about to score. Look, they've held them off, and now you just build. Complete the set, get to your final kick, and just pin it to the corner.
Definitely, and I honestly, I'd be stopping the inside passes, like contact passes, because it's just not working. They're getting hit off the ball and things like that. So I think pop them away for now, make it up the field, get to a good kick. Depending on where this tackle is made. Oh
no.
It's just not going the way of the Waz today.
I'd be interested to see what the completion statistics are right now, because I'd wager they're sub 30% for the Waz.
Yeah, it's something we don't normally see from the Waz here. That's a bit of a line ball there, but we're continuing on. 2 tackles gone down the right side of the field. Ole now, he'll be taken by Jai McCartney, driven backwards. The Dolphins in some good field position. They'll get it to Logan Cox, then on to Segarini. He'll go inside the 10 here. Shaping up here, we've got left and right to go. We go right, Ole to Hustler. Hustler, he'll be driven infield, and he'll be driven infield by Aaron White. Last tackle. Do we look for a bomb or a grubber? We get the ball out to Chris Lord. Chris Lord, he'll just take the hit up. I guess the Dolphins, they're in cruise control mode. They're just not looking for extra points. They're just playing the game. They turn it over. Corcoran, he'll play it halfway between the 10.
Just hold on to the ball. That's all you need to do. So the halves need to get the words out to the forward. Single hit-ups. Keep it simple. No big run. Go, Paddy.
Look, we're not biased in the commentary box here, but we don't want to continue to see this. I'm hoping the Waz can make it a bit of a competition. We're in 40-20 territory, but I feel like it's a bit early for them to go for it, so we're just going to play it upfield. Tiawa now, he'll be tackled, three tacklers in that tackle. Try and say that quickly. Regal now, he'll get it, and he'll go up the middle, bust a groove in that tackle. Last tackle gone. This is some decent field position from them. They'll boot it down to the wing, and it'll be Chapman that returns the ball, gets past Aaron White, and nearly gets past Charles Bunce, but he gets the ankle tap and stops that breakaway. Logan Cox, he'll run it back towards the middle, and there's 3 in a tackle there, with Lachlan Lockyer, the main instigator of that one. Kieran Wells back on the inside to Ole, then to Amatangi, he'll put the steps on, but Chance Bunce has got his number again. Heading back now.
He's run for about 200 metres so far. Jesus.
He has. He's been involved in everything. Chris Lord there, just a bit of a settler tackle. 4 tackles gone. Back down the blind side for Ole. He'll take himself out of the last tackle kick options, as we'll now go all the way, a bit of interference there. Chris Lord with the ball, and he'll just take another last tackle hit up. We've got 4 minutes to half time. The Waz seem to be holding on. Couple more minutes, they can regroup in the sheds. McCartney, he'll put it out to Tower, and he will be driven up to the 30. Waz now looking to hopefully start in some good position. Bunce now, he'll put it out to Kowal. Kowal, he'll try and make it up over the 40, but it's tackled just shy by Igor. Back down the inside, throwing the other... That's interesting. I wouldn't have done that in this weather. But they throw the ball to Chance Bunce. He'll play the ball. McCartney now back on the inside to Regal. He'll try and get through the line, but can't. Gets driven backwards. 4 tackles gone. 40-20 territory here. He'll make the kick. Angle looks good. Distance looks good. But Almatangi, he's just everywhere. As you said earlier, he's ready for that one. And Chance Bunce will make the tackle. We've got about 2 minutes left here. What do you want the Dolphins to do, I guess, here? They're in front. Do you try and go for points, or do you just relax a bit?
You just play it out. You play it safe. You're up 20. You don't throw a forward pass is what you don't do.
Definitely not. Now the Waz, this will be the best opportunity they've had all game. A full set in the 40 for them. As we see Hone King, he puts on the steps there, but gets wrapped up 20 metres out from the try line. Oh dear, Logan Strange nearly coughing it up. He'll maintain it. 10 metres out from the try line. McCartney out to Turner Jr. Turner Jr., he'll try and hit it up. We're about 5 metres out. 3 tackles gone. Heading out to the right. Bunce now, he'll throw the ball. We'll get an inside ball back to Akatank, and Akatank, he'll open the try scoring for the Warriors. Referee Sonny Tyers not checking his TAB account this time. He's blowing the try.
It's a well-taken try by Aka. Catches mid-air. One-handed take. Steps opposing centre. Can't really complain. You'd almost argue he's been one of the best backs so far today. Bunce has been busy on defence, but otherwise hasn't been able to contribute much offensive output. And your wingers have been fairly quiet outside of 1 or 2 runs by Hone King. Awesome stuff by the young Samoan international. Yeah,
I mean, look, this is definitely going to take... We're going to go into the break now, bar any kick return tries or anything weird and wacky. 26-6. Waz are the last team to score. Obviously, this I mean, I definitely would go into the halftime break with confidence if we just put on a try. Obviously, it makes the job a little bit easier having that now down to 20 points. But I guess we'll come back at halftime with the messages from both teams. But yeah, I mean, it's not impossible, but it's just going to be difficult as we now put the ball down to Caval. He'll take the run and throw the ball inside to Slattery. We've had our props return, and that is halftime. We'll see you after the break.
I'm just waiting for Kiss Cam to come on me. It's not happening. Do you like it? Do you like it? The environment here, do you like the footy? Yes, we're on. Yeah, we're live.
You're not you when you're hungry. Snickos. Hey SRL fans, want to support the league further? Join the Simulation Rugby League Patreon. Get exclusive access to additional content, early access to league releases and supporter-only giveaways and upgrades. Whatever you're looking for, we have something for every fan. When you become a Patreon, you're more than just a spectator. You're a crucial part of our team. Your support helps us keep delivering the high-quality matches and content that you love, and it ensures that we can keep the SRL experience growing for fans of all ages. It's super simple. Head to our Patreon page, pick the tier that's right for you, and you're in. Every bit of support helps us grow and makes the SRL an even better place for everyone. Now, back to the game.
Welcome back to this clash here. Waz fans, if you're watching, 26-6, interesting way to start the game. Obviously, it's coming into a second half now, so it's 0-0 in the heads of the Waz. But look, as we take a look at a bit of the halftime stats, it definitely spoke to a lot for the game. 70% possession went to the Dolphins, 30 to the Waz. Errors was crazy. I believe it was 8 errors to 1. We also had a 1 penalty count as well, so lots of real kind of one-sidedness. And I mean, the Waz, they made nearly double the amount of tackles that the Dolphins did. But we'll go to John Boy here for some more individual stats. What did you see, John Boy? What stood out the most?
To put it as simply as I can, the Dolphins ran a lot. The Waz did not run a lot. Tyler Amatangi, 218 run meters in 40 minutes of footy is borderline unheard of. Most fullbacks would take a 200-plus game, full stop. To have 200 meters in 40 minutes of footy is insane as O'Connell takes off.
Yeah, he'll take one there as we're now 4 tackles in. So we last tackle. We're in the range of an attacking kick, but also Connell gets in the way and they drop it cold. They let the Waz off there.
No, the Waz, again, when your highest runner is your winger, who's run it 6 times for 70 meters, you're probably in trouble. Corrigan and then Strange round out their top 3, but that's 58 and 45 respectively. Instead, like Kieran Wells, O'Shea Olave for the Dolphins, 114 and 109 respectively. Another error.
That was a great run from Raymond, but the ball to the inside was cut off by Igor, and Lord, he's not done. He's bumped off one, gets the offload. Kieran Wells, he's driven backwards as Almatangi plays the role of acting half, gets it out to Ole. Ole, he'll take a hit up. 3 tackles gone. Dolphins on the attack here. Wells to O'Connell. My cousin now, he'll take it up. 4th tackle, heading back into the middle of the field. O'Connell will take a hit up. Last tackle now. They're within 5 meters of the try line. So do we see the chip kick, bomb kick, or a grubber? We put it back in the pocket to Snow. He'll put the bomb up. Chapman will come up with it and get driven. Oh, I think he's on his back there. McCartney's done well there to keep him on his back.
Really good defensive set from the Waz.
Release.
Hone King pops one
get that
for
up,
his
yes,
troubles. And yeah, wow. The Dolphins they've come out to play. They've not left anything in the tank and they've not left anything in the sheds. They've come out and they're wanting to put the hurt on the Waz.
Just two really, really physical hit-ups. I think you noticed that all game. The Dolphins are driving the Waz back at every opportunity.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're now 4 tackles gone and we're just shy of halfway. They're getting kicked from their own half here. We're just out of range for a 40-20, I believe. Oh, yeah, I think he's just stepped over. But it goes to Chapman. He'll take it on the return. He doesn't try and put the step on to White, but he'll just take the tackle. Laying in the ruck a little bit there, which is a dangerous game, especially when you are down by a significant amount. Shack attack, he'll take the hit up. Shack attack's responsible for that big hit we saw on the other end there. Snow now out to Speedman. Speedman, he'll try and break through up the middle, but can't get past the tackler of Tiawa. Almatangi now, he'll put the step on the middle, and
and draws the penalty.
And he takes his head off as the Dolphins now, they'll kick up field. Yeah, I guess we're just rumbling down the field here. There's not much has changed from the halftime break. I don't really know what to say.
No, Almatangi gets the old K Road hello, which I hear the old referee Muzz is familiar with now. Just, again, up the middle, too easy, tiring forwards. Almatangi takes a line, steps his man. Gotta plug the gaps if you're the Warriors.
Yeah, definitely a sack attack now. He's driven back by Giant McCartney. We're now 10 metres out. 2 tackles gone. Ole out to Snow. Snow, he'll try and get through the middle there, but Tiawa makes that tackle. Back down to the centre. Ole's standing flat-footed.
He's held there. 4. Get back. Look at me.
The Dolphins now seem to be floundering around a little bit. They're just taking the hit-ups left and right. We're now 5th tackle. 3 metres gained for the total set there. So, yeah, not much made there, but they're in attacking kick range. Ole puts the bomb up. Oh, Honey King with a great take there. Not many Dolphins attackers around for that one there.
No, it seems the Dolphins attack has kind of sputtered. I know we had a dynamic run by Tyler to open up the last set that drew a penalty, but otherwise it does seem a lot of one-off runners, working the Pistons and not quite breaking through the wires middle. Really good to see that this solidified and, stopped it. I think, is that Strange in the middle, leading the pack, Mr. Reliable from awesome stuff.
Absolutely. They've kind of strengthened their defence, which is something they did definitely lack in the first half. But Chance Bunce now, he'll put the step on Snow, but can't get past Igor. 3 tackles gone. We're in Dolphins territory now. Strange will put the run up the middle, but Wells will take him 30 metres out from the line. 4 tackles gone. Back down the right-hand side of the field. Ginger Pommel put the steps on. Can't get past Almatangi. Almatangi is now out of the defensive line for this tackle. We're in attacking kick range as Caval's levelled after the kick there. But Almatangi, he will take it like there's no problem.
I mean, he's everywhere, isn't he? You'd think he'd be tired from all his running, but he managed to make a tackle and then get back in time to defuse the kick.
Yeah, definitely. As this just gone from bad to worse here. We've had 2 penalties in this half. Not too sure how much the referees are going to tolerate, especially getting later into the game. But yeah, the Dolphins now, they'll kick out of their half as we'll start the set. I believe we'll start it on the 40, just behind the 40, as Wells will get us underway. Out to Snow, back on the outside to... Logan Strange has absolutely whacked Igor there. Chris Lord now, he'll try and get us back on track and take us over halfway. Here in Wells now, get the ball out to Mike Hussey. Mike Hussey to Shack attack. Shack attack's driven back. We're now halfway between the 40 and the 50. Heading into Waz territory. Chris Lord will get past Tiawa. He's got Bunce to beat, but can't beat Chance Bunce here. He's been real solid up the back. 2 tackles remain. Snow now out to O'Connell. O'Connell now, he'll just take a hit up here in the middle of the sticks. Last tackle gone. Do we bomb or grubber? It's in the pocket for Snow. He puts it up just shy of the line. Square comes down with it, gets past Mike Hussey, but driven back by Almatangi. That's a great way to end the set if you're a Dolphins fan. But Logan Strange, he's seen enough. He's gone up the field, thrown the intercept, and now the Waz are on the attack. We're just over the 40-metre line now. Paddy Cochran now out to Turner Jr. Turner Jr. now, he'll be wrapped up just shy of the halfway line. Turner now, he'll go through a gap there and throw the offload, but the offload goes straight to the arms of Cox there. I guess we'll throw to you why things have calmed down a little bit. But John Boy, bit of an interesting passage of play here. We've seen 2 sets and they've been rather interesting.
I mean, I guess the clearest thing I see so far is that Logan Strange is a man possessed so far. He's throwing shots, he's taking the line on. I think if they had their entire forward pack playing with the same intensity that Logan was, as O'Connell makes a clean break, Logan Strange, he's been everywhere. The Wires have settled into the work quite nicely. Obviously defending well, bombs being diffused, protecting along the ground as...
Is that an offside penalty they've drawn? They've drawn an offside penalty. Wow. The Dolphins now, they'll get another set. Yeah, definitely. You did mention that Logan Strange is a man possessed. Our commentary box was possessed last time we were up here. As Ole, he just strolled through a break.
Too easy.
Too easy, as you just said there. As we now go up by another 4 points, 30-6. Yeah, I mean, I guess it all started to fall apart there from the 2 back-to-back penalties, and then we had the 3rd penalty there for offside. Not the way you'd want to start your set when you're 20 points down, now 24 points down.
No, if you look at it back and you can see Jai McCartney, Chance Bunce are absolutely furious. Ole stroll through it under no pressure. We'd praise them for the first 15 minutes, 16 minutes of this game. Really, really controlled the ruck well. Real physical, stopping the Dolphins at point of contact. Just a little lazy. Runners not quite getting square. Ole sees lazy forwards. Every good half's going to take that on. It's a well-taken try.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and normally you wouldn't give a team props after this, but I am. The Wars, they were real physical for the first 15. They came back and matched the energy of the Dolphins. But you just can't play Dolphins footy like the Dolphins do. It really tires you out, and we've just seen that there. As now Chris Lord, he'll take the run 20 metres out. As we now come back down the middle, O'Connell now, he'll break through a gap. Chance Bunce is left, but he throws the intercept ball to Jai McCartney. Now the Wires will get a chance to attack back. As we're 30 metres out, Raymond, he'll get the ball out to Ta'awa. Ta'awa now, he's tackled halfway between the 30 and 20. We're now heading deep into the Dolphins territory, but they throw the ball to O'Connell. O'Connell's nearly away, but can't get away from the man, the myth, the legend, Logan Strange. He is everywhere for the Wars, and he's probably the only man keeping them somewhat in this game. Keeping their heads in the game is probably a better way to say that. But Almatangi now, he'll get past one, shrugs off Kaval, but can't get around Bunce. We're now 10 metres out. 3 tackles remain. Speedman, he'll put the ball to Snow. Snow will get a flat ball out to Lord. He'll be held up. He'll be held upright here. Back down the middle. O'Connell now, he'll try and get over for one of his own there. He's pushing forward, but the tackle from Chance Bunce there has just wrapped him around there. Referee Will Kay wants a double check, wants to make sure that he has seen what he's seen. But as we see there, Chance Bunce getting around the legs there and twisting him over.
Really good from Buncey. Again, he'd made something mammoth, like 15 tackles at the half. If your fullback's making 15 tackles in the game, you're probably happy he hasn't had to do too much defensive work in a half.
No, here we go. No. Oh, no. That one there was telegrammed. You saw them go up for it, get the tap back, and of course it was to none other than Tyler Almatangi. He has had a game for the ages. As we now see Kieran Wells, he'll look to make it 38-6 here. We're going to actually see some forward rotations coming on as well. 60 minutes prop rotation, so we'll see how that plays out for both teams. And then I believe it's the 65th minute we have the lock changes, so a big kind of 5 or so minutes coming up for both teams.
100%. For the Wires, you'd hate to say it, but at this point you have to think about your points differential going into a real busy back end of the season. Look, down by 32 odd points, you'd probably, with 20 to go, probably have to say you're not likely to win, but you can still salvage points differential, couple tries, and then what you lose from today won't hopefully hurt too much going into the next 3 games. For the Wires, the run home seems fairly alright. Obviously they play the top 4 Titans, but games against the Roosters and the Rabbitohs, you would imagine, are winnable.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and we'll now see with the results as they stand, we'll now see the Wars, they'll go on to a points differential of negative 28. So they've gone a bit backwards there, but they're it's still salvageable. That's a relatively respectful point differential. As you kind of look down the list there, you kind of look at negative 64 to the Roosters and negative 92 to the Cowboys. So not the worst, but yeah, like you mentioned, they just want to salvage this one. As the Dolphins now, last tackle, we're over halfway. So we're looking to punt kick to a corner, I'd imagine. As they put it deep in the pocket to Connell. Connell will take a kick, and he does that. He puts it down the throat of Chance Bunce. He'll try and put a step on, but Snow wraps him up just on the 20.
Here's tackle 1.
I think, we haven't seen much of Chancey today. He's a quality fullback on his day. But I do think that his offensive output is hamstrung by his defensive efforts in terms of the more tackles he makes, the more energy gets sapped, and the less we can see him take on the line. Obviously, he's been running for his life behind the line that has been split several times as Hone King makes a break. You'd want him to be making 15 tackles a game, but, if you're making 15 and a half, you're going to be absolutely exhausted.
Oh, absolutely. And this is not to take away anything from Chance Bunce. I wouldn't dare do that. Snicko will probably have my job if I do. But on a realistic note here, Chance Bunce has been great, but the Dolphins, they've just been absolutely insane. As Chapman now, he'll take a run.
What a rundown.
That's a great rundown from the second rower. I believe that's David Tiawa. As Chris Hustler now, he'll get driven backwards by Aaron White. But yeah, Chance Bunce has been insane. Nothing to take away from him as an individual performance. But yeah, he just got zapped by those 15 tackles in the first half. And it happens to the best of us. As Hustler now eerily close to the sideline here, and he'll get taken over. Referee Mike Borso's there. He's sitting directly in view for that one. And now the Waz, they'll get a chance to work it out of trouble. Oh.
No way. Did a forward pass off a fucking kick start?
Forward pass off of a tap. Yeah, jeez. As Snicko now, he'll try and make them pay.
Oh, he does.
He's done it. He's done it. And if you're a Muzz better, you'll be furious at Snicko because he couldn't get over last time, but he couldn't get over last week when it was all on him. But he gets over this week. So, look, fellas, at home, must bet responsibly, I guess. As we see Snicko Bro, he'll pick up one of his, he's dubbed him his rare tries. He said he only gets one a season. I believe that puts his tally up, actually, but I can't be sure there. We'll have to get some statisticians to confirm that. But 42 points to 6, so the kick to come. That points differential is not looking good.
Bunce's been stitched up there. Raymond's let him take a one-on-one with a rampaging Snicko. Jesus.
I don't even think I'd take a 3-on-1 of a rampaging Snicko. I think you'd need the whole 13 on it.
You probably need a tranquilizer gun too.
Yeah, I think you need the whole 13 on a rampaging Snicko, bro. But yeah, 1-on-1 just didn't work. 44 to 6. We've got that lock change should have happened or should be happening momentarily as we now get settled in for the remaining 15 minutes. The ball will go down to Almatangi. He'll offload it to Stace. It's not the man I'd want to be tackling. Lachlan Lockyer and Caval, you are some brave men. I would not be taking him on. As we now come...
65 minutes of getting purely battered and you have to take on a header from Stace to pace their braver men than I would.
Absolutely. As Snow now gets it back into the middle for Lord. Lord will get on the outside of Lachlan Lockyer, but can't break that tackle. 3 tackles gone. Snow now will shift it to Maikazi, and he'll be driven backwards. Caval and Ginger Pom, the tacklers. Snow now on the outside to Ole to Almatangi. Almatangi can't put the steps on. We're last tackle, and we're just shy of halfway here, so this will be a deep kick to either wing. The ball goes to Ole. On the 40-metre line, he kicks it. Kicks it to Hone King. Hone King, who'll try and get past one, but is wrapped up by Ole and I believe that is the wing. Jai McCartney back on the inside too. Oh dear. I believe Snicko Bro has hit him into next week. Akka Tank now. He'll take it up over the 40. I believe Akka Tank's in the prop position. Correct me if I'm wrong there, John Boy.
No, Akka Tank has shifted to prop and poor bloke's got to take on Snicko through the middle. It's been a pretty brave game from Akka. Obviously on the back foot, being a centre isn't great, but he's really stood up when it's needed. I guess now it's just mana retrieval for the Waz.
Absolutely. I mean, and look, I guess getting some tackles on the board and some points on the board is definitely a way to kind of bring take away the sting of this. But the hustler now, he'll get it out to Cox. Cox now, he'll take it up over halfway as we're well into the Waz territory. Ole, he'll take a hit up, but gets the ball on the inside to Hustler. He's in some open space, but can't get past Lachlan Lockyer. 3 tackles gone. We're just in the final 10 now. Ole, he'll take it up the middle himself. He gets the 6 again's being called. Stace is now running up the field. He's nearly trying to intercept ball, but they couldn't hold on to it, the Waz. So we'll now get it to Snow, and Snow will get over.
Oh, Jesus.
48 points to 6 here with a kick to come. And the Dolphins they're just piling on the points today. They've seen the clock and they've gone, let's see how far we can push it. And yeah, I mean, 8 from 8 so far from Kieran Wells. Touching wood, of course. I don't want to be the one that breaks this, but
this commentators, correct?
Hey, look, I've been touching wood. It's all good. Pause. Now have Kieran Wells going in for the conversion.
Jeez,
never in doubt there. 50 to 6 here. This has been an absolute show here. The Dolphins now, their points differential will actually climb to 90 now. Not quite 90. It'll be like 86 or something like that. But that's the highest points differential we've got so far. So depending on other results, they should climb up into second, depending on what happens around the grounds and what's happened already. As Ole now, he'll field the ball to Snicko. Sorry to cut you off there, John Boy.
No, you're all good. They're streaming at Mount Smart. The stands are clearing out as the pace makes a massive break.
Sorry about the fruitful language there, folks. But yes, Stace the pace has just been punishing them all night. Speedman, he'll get it out to Snow. Back to Stace again. 2 runs in 2 tackles. This man is not done with us tonight. As we're now 4 tackles in now. Lord, he'll take the run. As it seems the gods have shone down on Mount Smart Stadium and have made it a little bit brighter for everyone here. I guess you've kind of got to with this scoreline we've just seen. But last tackle, 20 metres out. I'd say it's just going to be a bomb kick here because it's a bit far out for an attacking kick. And that's exactly what happens. We now head out to the 20 for a tap.
If you're a Waz fan, I'm not sure being able to see this game better is a godsend or not, but big run.
Big bump off by the centre Aka Tank there on Igor. That's a notch in your cap there, young fella. I would be proud of that one. As Almatangi, who runs down Rex Slattery. 1 tackle, Lachlan Lockyer now. Oh, Snicker has absolutely got him there. Absolutely murdered the poor bloke. He went for Hellier twice last week, and he's gone for Lachlan Lockyer this game.
Back to 10.
As he'll make another run, and he'll bump off someone himself.
There is some contact in this last 10 minutes. I love it.
Absolutely. I love coming over the ditch here to watch the games because they're a lot physical. And the same thing goes for the Waikato Wolves in the mines. They've had some absolutely insane hit-ups as well. As they let it dive, and they'll get a consolation try. He's got a double and a well-deserved try there. Akatank has been a shining star for the Warriors. Obviously, this is not the result they're going to want. But, I mean, look, a consolation try, it's definitely something you can be happy with. And a big bump off on Igor as well. So hold your head up high, Akatank. You've done well.
I mean, we talk about sometimes games turn from being competitive to mano retrieval. Akatank has been the definition of mano all game. Hasn't given up. They put him last 20 minutes through the middle. I mean, to grab a try after a botched catch by Tyler Matangi. Quality effort.
Absolutely. As we're settling in here for the last couple minutes, we've got about 4.5 minutes left of play. 50 points to 12. A big deficit here today. As we kick the ball down to the left side here, Rex Slattery, he'll take it on the full and run up to Ole. Ole will take him in that tackle on his back here. As McCartney's didn't seem ready for it, but Chance Bunce will put the step on. Almatangi and Bunce are in a foot race here. He gets the offload out to Square. Square now down the line, but he can't get past the defence there. Square now will come back in the middle of the field. Tank now. Can he get the Hattie? Oh, he's turned on his back here.
Let him up.
As Rex Slattery now, he'll get close to the line. He'll fall over the line here. Bunker getting a workout today.
I think that's good.
Snicko, bro, he just could not wrap him up there as, Rex Slattery just falls to the ground. He just drops his weight and grounds the ball.
There is a lot of weight there. Big. I mean, you love to see the effort from the Wires, never give up, but would have probably wanted this effort maybe 20 minutes ago, even 30.
Yeah, absolutely. As this is just kind of blown out of proportion for them. But look, I love to see it. Like you mentioned, it's mono retrieval, and they've done well. Obviously, to not keep their heads down, they've put on 2 back-to-back tries. It's 18 points to 50. Obviously, the game's well and truly done. But you can at least send your fans happy with a couple tries on the board. Well, happier, I'd say.
As we love to say here, last try wins, right? And as long as the Dolphins don't do anything miraculous out of the head in the 3 minutes, I think that's a win for the Wires. 12-6 in the last 10.
Yeah, we can claim that, I guess. Not sure if the SRL Commission will go with the last try wins rule, but look, we can always try. Chance Bunce now, he'll field it back to the try scorer, Rex Slattery. Rex now, he'll take 2 tacklers to get him down. Snicko, bro, laying in the tackle a little bit long there. But we'll go out to Lockyer. He'll take a hit up and he'll get past 1. Can't get past Almatangi there as Almatangi drives him back to the 40. This is a bit of a slow play, the ball. Tank now, he breaks through another gap. But Almatangi there, he's been everywhere. And Tank has had a generational game today. He started off in the centres, but he's made himself a really good prop. I guess that's, I want to say small frame, but he looks like to be a bit of a big boy from up here. But being a centre, it's just made him too quick for everybody. But we're last tackle, about 30 seconds left to play. Can we see another last-minute try here as we put the ball up and Chapman comes down with it? We'll probably get 1, maybe 2 tackles. I'm thinking we're going to get the 1 here. Almatangi, he'll step past 1.
Jeez, no.
He'll make a break and Bunce goes for the dive, and Almatangi, he'll take it to the fence to end this game.
What a player, what a try.
Almatangi is dangerous. Whoever wraps him up for the international period, he's someone that you need to watch out for. I believe he's a New Zealand eligible representative. Is that correct?
He is a Tier 1 New Zealand rep, but he is also a Tier 2 Samoa representative. He scored the first try in Samoa's Test history against New Zealand earlier in the window.
Oh, you're absolutely right there. I mean, hey, look, us at Samoa, we'd love to have you, Almatangi. We'll find a spot for you. But we see the Dolphins here, our run-out winners. It was a big, long game for both teams. The Wires under a lot of pressure throughout the game. The Dolphins just didn't let up. As we can kind of see here, the players are in a bit of despair there. But 56 points to 18 is our final score. The Warriors had a great last couple minutes there. As we take a look,
a hat-trick.
As we have a look down the board, with 9 tries to 3, possession came back a little bit, but still very skewed. 66% possession to the Warriors, 34%. Completions, where we're sitting at 30 out of 35, so they completed nearly double the amount of sets that the Wires did, actually more than double. They had 10 more errors the Warriors did than the Dolphins, 4 penalties to 0, 205 tackles as opposed to 125 for the Dolphins, 24 missed tackles as opposed to 19, 40 line breaks that the Dolphins made as a team over the 29 the Warriors made. So I guess this is just a game of the stats here don't lie. Normally you see the scoreboard might not represent a game properly, but I guess in this instance it did pretty fairly. As we take a look at the Warriors' individual stats, and that kind of says it there. Your fullback being held to 103 run meters, and your prop forward also getting 103 run meters. Them two leading together with 9 runs as well is kind of a testament to what's actually happened in the game. 21 tackles there from Chance Bunce is insane. 3 line breaks, and he had I'm going to call it a perfect game. He's missed no tackles. He had no errors. So that's a great game from him. Logan Strange, 46 minutes there, 103 run meters, 23 tackles made, 2 line breaks. So again, that's a really good effort from him. As we look down, Hone King just over the 100 with 6 line breaks. And then the rest of the team just kind of sitting shy of the 100 run meters there. Raymond, McCartney, Lockyer, Acker, Tank, Tiara, Slattery. They're all kind of around that there. Acker Tank, though, I just want to highlight, 57 minutes he played. He made 4 tackles, 4 line breaks, and 2 tries. So that's a great set from them there. But John Boy, take us home here. We'll take a look at the Dolphins' stats.
370 run meters in a game is absolutely ludicrous from Tyler Almatangi. 11 line breaks, 9 tackles, only 1 missed. Look, if we compare that to Bunty, right? Bunty had to make 22 odd tackles in this game. Tyler only had to make 9, and so he was free just to roam. 370 run meters, that's absolutely insane. A hat trick to go with it. Absolutely everywhere. Obviously, we've got Kieran Wells, the hooker, 227. O'Shea Olea, who I thought was excellent today, really led them around the park really well, 177. I guess what you notice straight away is that Dolphins have, probably give or take, about 7 or 8 players above 100 meters. The Wires had 2. Like Snicker Balbroa, massive shift from the captain again. 6 runs for 73 meters, but 10 tackles, 2 line breaks and 3 massive hits in the middle of that game. To pace Lord, Connell, like Declan Connell in that second half, he must have scythed them at least 2 or 3 times just right up the middle. You can't be conceding that many, that run meters that easily up the middle, especially to the team like the Dolphins who thrive on just grinding you up down the middle, making your forwards tired, and then killing you with the pace they've got. Tyler will pick you apart. If it's not Tyler, it's Logan Seymour. If it's not Logan Seymour, it's his counterpart on the wing, Chapman. Phenomenal stuff from the Dolphins today.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, stats don't lie. Dolphins were definitely the better side today. They definitely kind of took the fight to the Wars. But look, this battle for the top 8 just got a little more interesting. Obviously, depending on some results that have already happened, we might see that the Dolphins have slipped into second place. There's lots of different things that could have happened here. But look, that'll do us for tonight. This was your Wednesday night football, the 6 o'clock game we had here today. So that'll be all from me and John Boy. We thank you all for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you next week.